Hey there, my name's Beth, and today I'm going to be doing my RYBSAT Wrap-up. RYBSAT started on May 1st and finished on May 8th, which was this past Sunday. Today is Tuesday, so yeah, it's been a couple of days, but work was crazy for the last week, and now is the first chance I've had to do this wrap-up. So RYBSAT ended up going about as well as I had hoped. I ended up finishing 3 books, and I didn't get a chance to start a 4th, but I'm pretty happy that I finished 3. That's definitely more than I read in a normal week. So, yeah. The first book I read was Invaded by Melissa Landers. This is the sequel to Alienated, and in Alienated, our main characters, Kara and Alex, meet and start a relationship, and Alex is a foreign exchange student from the planet Lair, and he comes to Earth, where Kara is his tour guide, more or less. So in this book, we still follow Kara and Alex, where Alex is now on Earth still, but Kara has gone to Lair for the second part of the exchange program. I really enjoyed this book. I like the fact that this book dealt more with the politics of the 2 planets rather than just the romance between Kara and Alex. And there is still some romance, but because they are so far apart at this point, it definitely deals more with the growth of Kara and the politics she has to deal with. And none of that is a spoiler, but if it is, I'm sorry. And I cannot wait for the 3rd book to come out, which I believe it comes out at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. So, yeah. I think it's soon, though. I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. The next book I picked up was Starflight by Melissa Landers also. This is not related to the Alienated, Invaded series at all. But this book was really good as well. I really like Melissa Landers' writing style, and I just found it really easy to read and get into. This book deals with a girl who is a convicted criminal, and the way that's proven is by a tattoo on her knuckles, and she is trying to get off the spaceship, the only way off is to basically get to the outer realm, and the only way to do that is to get on a different spaceship, which is run by space pirates. This book was so good. It was super action-packed. There is some romance in it, but again, it's not the main priority. It's basically the action and the adventure of getting to the outer realms, and the main characters who are in the romance, they've known each other for a while and hate each other, and that's how it starts off, but throughout the story they start to fall for each other, and I really enjoyed that. It's not one of those insta-loves, it's more like a slow burn to the point of romance, because it goes from hating each other to friendship to falling in love, which, yeah. I also gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars, and yeah, I might pick it up again sometime soon. The final book I got to this week was Vengeance Road by Erin Bauman. This book is a young adult western which follows our main character Jane as she goes on a treasure hunt for this gold that her father left a map in a journal for her to find, and her father has passed away because this gang has killed him, and yeah. This book I found kind of tough to get into. I definitely found myself kind of skimming through parts of it. I listened to it partly as an audiobook as well, and I don't know if maybe it was just the narration of the audiobook, but it was really difficult to get into. I enjoyed the story a bit, but it was definitely not my favorite book. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars just because I liked where the story went, but it definitely took the majority, if not the entirety, of the book to get to that point. Like, I don't know, I might reduce that even to a 3 stars thinking about it, because it was very all over the place, I found, kind of, and I don't know if it's just the narration of the audiobook, or if I have just never read or listened to a young adult Western book before, but yeah, I don't know, not my favorite, but I mean, good for, like, she wrote it really, it was written really well, it wasn't for me, I'm gonna say. So, yeah, not to end on that negative note, but 2 out of the 3 books I read I really enjoyed, and this one was just not for me. So, yeah, that's all I have for you for today. That is my RYBSAT wrap-up, and I'm really glad I participated in RYBSAT because I've got some books off my TBR that have been on for a while, and I read 3 more books towards my goal. So yeah, until next time, first let me know in the comments what you read during RYBSAT if you participated, and until next time, have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you soon. See ya!